Hi and welcome to customer billing system developed using Access database. And what I'm going to do now is to demonstrate how this works. I'll click on reset, and there we go. Then we can then enter new data in there, and the name, let's say the name is Peter Parker, an address of Mr. P, Park Lane. Okay, let's say Park Lane, and the code is WE, and let's make those uppercase, and the telephone number of Mr. P, then email address of Peter Parker at hotmail.com or .co.uk. Nationality of Peter, let's make him a Canadian. Date of birth, ID type, let's say it's a driving, okay, male, and he wants single. This also be changed. Okay, now let's come in here. He wants 3 of those, of that, and so on, and that's what Peter wants. Okay, what we just need to do is check out the total. There we go. And in here you can just use this to work out whatever you want, multiply by 4, and there. So what I'm going to do now is to take you guys straight into MS Access development environment, and we'll put one of these together. Let's do that now, guys. Hi and welcome to customer billing system to be created in Access. Here is the database that I created for the customer billing system. I'm going to open up the design view, and on the description of this video I will actually paste a link for this database if you want. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to select create, and I want to select form. Let's see, there we go. So we can always redesign the whole interface. So up here I'm going to right click and go to the design view for this very form. Now drag this that much, and I will add, let's look for, okay, inside the create I need some components such as frame or panel, something like that. Okay, let's click on design. I think it will be here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to settle for this, so let's select that and just draw it right there. Okay, get rid of that, come right down. I think I still need to change the properties the way it is, so let's enter this. Right, good, draw that in there. Okay, looking the way I want. So that's a tab control really, okay, so that you guys don't get the name wrong. So you see this frame, I'm gonna get rid of the content in there. I don't really need that. I think that will be inside here somewhere. The caption, get rid of the caption. Okay, even get rid of that if I can. Yeah, that's done. And this very framework there. Let's see if we can do something to change the color a little bit. I don't know, that looks a bit, yeah, that looks a bit alright. Let's see the code for that color. Right, okay, I'm going to change this color to, let me change it to candidate blue. I think that is supposed to be 5F9E0, and press enter. There we go, that's fine. Alright, I like that. Okay, now the next thing I like to do is, you see this page number here, let's find a way to change that to something. The caption, when we make the caption, let's say calculator. Alright, and the next one here, let's see the caption, we change the caption to reset. There we go. So that's fine. Out of calculator, we need to design the calculator interface. Alright, I need some buttons anyway for my calculator. Let's come right here. Buttons. Where's button? Somewhere, something like this. Is that button? Yeah, that's a button. Okay, and that button, I'm just gonna say cancel. Drag it that much. I'm gonna copy it across. Hopefully I should be able to copy that. So that is my button. And what is going to be the, let's see, does it have anything for color? Back color. But is there any way I can enter a code in here? If I can enter a code, that'll be fine. Recent color, let's say recent color more. Okay, let me try this one out. If it doesn't work, then I'll forget it. I want it to be 95, and here will be 158 and 160. Okay, and what is that? Okay, that's going to change to be something. Alright, I should be able to get my candidate blue there anyway. Okay, one good thing is I have the code, so I can change that anyway. Let's change it to 5F9EA0. Yeah, candidate blue. Right, that's good. Now let's increase the font size. Where is the font? Select that and look for the font. And that's, let's make that about maybe 14 and centered. Let's make it bold. Right, and get rid of that. Let's make that 7. Right, and the, what about the event? It's gonna be click. We can change the command to cmd7. Okay, now we can just copy it across and change the rest. Hold on to the control, click, drag. Let's hope it works. Copy, paste. No, it's not working. Okay, copy and paste work. Alright, copy and paste. Right, that's fine. And paste one more. Okay, so I'm going to sort of like design the whole interface, and I will get back to you guys as soon as I am done. This is going to be CMD9, and this one is going to be, let's say, CMD plus or addition. Okay, now we need to change the content we have in there. This will be 8, 9, and this is plus. Okay guys, one other thing before I go about designing the interface, let's add a text box here. That's our text box there, but I'm gonna have to delete this and just redesign the whole interface, bring it back the way it was, and I'll get back to you because the design of the interface might take some time. But this is a text box, as you can see. So the text box, let's give that a name, TXT display. So that's the text box for the calculator, and now I'm going to start work on the designing of the interface and get back to you guys shortly. Okay, this is how the calculator looks now. So what I'm going to do is to also maybe, yeah, this one is fine, just increase the border, make that bold. So the color as well, I need to change that to black. Right, that is how it looks. Now if I run it, this is what you guys will see. Let's click here, right click and select form. That's what you guys will be seeing. But we also need to enhance the look of everything here. So let's come back here and just, I will enhance one and we'll take it from there. Let's select this. Now border is solid. The style of the border, I'm going to make that 4 as well, and let's change that to black. Right, you see that. So I'm going to repeat the same thing for all. Let's select it all and just change that to border width, make that 4, and come right down here, make it black. Right, I guess you guys see that. So I'm going to repeat the same thing for all and get back to you shortly. Okay, I've done that for all of these. The next thing is I'm going to increase the font size. Let's make that maybe 14 or maybe 12, and bold. Let's come in here, I'm going to make it bold. Right, and the color, font color, I'm going to change that to black. Right, okay, that's fine. We just need to tidy up a little bit more. So let's repeat the same thing for this, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as that is done. Okay, that is done. So let's see how it's going to look like. And select the form view. This is how it's looking now. But I'm now going to change, carry out 1 or 2 changes there. And then and we can then take care of the calculator and all of these buttons. Okay, so first thing first, let's enter some lines of code for that exit. So come back here and just go to design view, scroll to where we have the exit button and double click. No, you can only select the button, and let's go to events, and in there select code builder, click on OK. There we go. Oh, it has no name. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to go back in there and give them a name. I don't like that. Let's come into all right there, and that's going to be CMD exit. Try that again. CMD exit. That will be CMD print. And this will be CMD reset. Why this is going to be save. CMD save. The thing with the CMD print, save and so on, I can always get those ones up here. So I may have to add a new button there. So because this, apart from one, okay, these two, we can get prints to make life easy. Instead of me writing codes, we can go to the design and get a button. So let's delete this one and delete save. Try one first. That's the button, I think. Yeah, button, and that button will be for print. Let's see, print form. Let's see if there's any other print report. Okay, it's going to be print form. and just click on next. Yeah, and the font to be print, and this one is good. It's CMD print. Finish. Right. So let's see, the size of this is 1.6. The width is about 90. Okay. Now let's come here. 1.6. And that is 1.9. So height will be 1.9. Right, and the color. Let's see the font here. The font here is 16, so let's change this font to 16. Right. The weight of that font, make it bold. And the color, font color, let's change that. And this is going to be candidate blue 95. 158 and 16 160, and click on OK. No, that's wrong. That should be okay. Let's change it to 5 F9 EAO. Right, that works. So I'm going to repeat the same thing for print, for save. Let's get rid of the save I have in there. Let's see, I just want to see if there's any other way. Okay, click on design button and just paste it there. Right, I need save. Anything for save record. Right, get rid of that. CMD save. Finish. And this is going to be 1.6, 1.6, 1.9. Font is 16 and font width is bold. Then the color is black. Font color is coming here. Font color, let's make that black. Yeah, let's make the rest font color black. Yeah, so let's change this color, back color. Drop this down, select this. I'm going to select anything, then I can just change it around. Okay, now come in there. It's going to be candidate blue. That'll be 5 F9 EAO. There we go. There. So if I run it now, this is how it's looking. Okay, let's go back to the design view and just maybe add some more buttons here and cover this place up. So I'm going to come in here, go to the design. I'm going to add 4 more buttons here. So first of all, move this up and let's move all of these buttons. Oh, undo that. Undo this one as well. That's wrong. Get rid of that. Move all these buttons up. And maybe just reduce the size. Yeah, about that. And I'm going to copy. Add more room there. So what's the size of this one? That's 1.3. So let's come in and make all of these buttons 1.3. Right. Now let's go to the design and add some more buttons. first one that I will add, that would be nothing. That would be just for my calculate. Okay, so cancel that, and it's going to be 1.3 as well. Right, I need 3 more. Design, where is it? Right here. So this one is going to be, let's say it's for new. Add new. So I'm just going to change that to new. And the name is going to be that. Right. Okay, that's going to be 1.3 as well. 1.3, and this is going to be 1.3. Be changing the color later on. Now we need move next. Okay, let's see. Go back in here. Okay, that's it. Next. Right. And this is 1.3. Okay, one more. Design. This is going to be previous. Okay, because of space, I can make that last, first and last, first and last. No, previous. Right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Right. So we need to change the look. No, this one is actually 1.6 now, 1.3. Okay, let's change all of this to 1.6, the width. Right, that's fine. Now, border color, back color. Make up the back color, then change it to round. 958, 158. And this one will be 160. Okay, that's not good enough again, so let's change it here. Let's say 5F. Okay, 9EAO. Right. Not accepting it, or maybe there should be an ash there. Yeah. Okay, let's increase the font size to maybe 14, and yeah, that's 14. Then the weight, I'm going to make that bold, and color is going to be black. Right. But this one, we need to change that to cost. That's cost, and this is going to be CND cost. Okay, so this is how it's all looking now. I'm going to just tidy it all up and get back to you guys shortly. All right. Okay guys, this is how it's looking now. So what I'm going to do now is let's go to the form design and start work on the coding. So the first part of it is, let's right click on the form itself. I would like the form to cover the following. Let's go to build, and all I just did there was right click on the form, right click on it and select build, then select code builder. So right in there I want form load. So inside the form load I'm going to enter as follows: do command dot show ribbon, show toolbar. Okay, and the toolbar I want you to show be ribbon. So in this case I don't want it to show any ribbon, so I'm going to say comma AC toolbar no. That's it. I'm going to save it. Okay, let's go into, okay, now click here, right click form, and there we go guys. You see the ribbon up there is all gone. Yeah, so let's move this. That's it. That's how it's gonna look like. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is save is working. This one reset, I'm going to take care of that. Print is fine. If you click on print, yeah, print is working. Alright, print is working, that's fine. Okay then, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, yeah, print is working fine. Okay, we're back in here anyway. So let's click on the exit. You say right click on it and you want to select build event, and that's it for the exit. And right here we're going to enter the lines, these lines of code for the exits. Okay, so I declare a variable, then enter message box billing system. Let's change that to customer billing system. Right, now let's go to the access interface itself, and now the next one, we've done the save is working. This is going to require some coding. All of these are working fine. Now we want to reset. Okay, the reset is going to be officially similar to new. So what I'm going to do is, let's go back to the form build, and I'm going to change this to yes so that I can get into the ribbon. Okay, let's go back in there. If I right click and run, so I'm able to get to the ribbon. So let's press Ctrl F1 there. Now go back in here, back to the design, and there let's select this, select the new right there. Okay, we want to convert form macro to Visual Basic, so I'm going to click on that and I'll say convert. There we go. I'm converting every single macro to Visual Basic. Do you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. And okay, this MC macro doesn't exist, so I'm just going to say no to that, and that's it. So I will now, let's right click and come in here, open up the codes. There we go. I now need that of new. That's new. There we go. That's new there. I'm going to copy all of that, copy, and I'll paste that right inside this very one. So right click on it and select that, or you can always click and go to the event. On the event there, click on that, and that should bring you right there. So that is for next. Actually, the one I need is the reset. Where's reset? That's reset there. Click on reset code builder. Okay, there we go. That's the reset procedure area. Let's paste that. All right. Okay, that's for the reset. So on error, go to this. Okay, let's come back in here and let's see if we enter whatever in there. Press Control and click on reset. Okay, let's say new. Yeah, it's working though. That's good. It works. Okay. Okay guys, I'm going to select button 7. Let's come into the event of button 7. Select that and click on build. There we go. But before I start anything on button 7, I'm going to come up here, option explicit, and for declare the following variable. So come back in here and just say if txt display dot, I think this is a label, it's not a text box. It is a label. I thought it was a text box. Dot caption. Okay, if it's equals 0, then I want this to be equals 7. This actually, I think I actually have a label though. Let's see. Yes, it is a label, not a. Okay, so let's change the name. Let's make things right. This one is going to be LBL, not TXT. LBL. So back in there. So it's better you always do the right thing. So this one will become LBL. LBL, and this is LBL. I strongly have a feeling it was a text box. Well, it's alright. It's corrected now anyway. Else this equals as follows, and we have to end if there, and this is going to be plus. Right, that is the very first line of code taken care of. So copy that, come right in here, select button 8, right click, build event, code builder, button 8, change that to 8, and here as well, change that to 8. Now let's go back in there, do the same thing for button 9, right click, build event, code builder 9. So I'm going to speed up the numeric values on these buttons, and I'll get back to you guys shortly. Okay guys, the codes for all of the numeric values are taken care of. Let's come back in here and select that, go to events, code builder, and right here let's enter as follows for the dot. Okay then, for the decimal place, those are the lines of code for decimal place. Back in here again, let's have a look at, or have a go at the operators. Right click, build event, code builder, and right there I should have, okay, I do have that. That's first number equals LBL display. Yeah, dot caption. And in this case, the operator, what is the operator, the variable. Okay, it's called ops. Come back here. Ops in this case equals plus, and LBL operator, we want to clear that, equals clear. Alright, that's fine. So I'm going to repeat the same thing for the subtraction. There we go, that becomes subtraction. Okay, so let's speed the rest up. Okay, let's take care of this sign, and there we go. Okay, and let's have a look at the square root. I'm gonna come in here, right click, and then select code builder, and there we go. That's for the square root. So we need to now have a look at this modulus. Okay, let's take care of the equals. So I'm going to right click and select that, come right here. The case of the equals is going to be second number equals LBL display dot caption if ops equals that. Then let's see, do I have another variable? Okay, I do. Answer equals, where is it? Go back in there and look for it. Answer equals first number plus second number. There we go. Now LBL display dot caption equals answer. So that's the first part of it. So let's end that here. I'm just going to copy that and use else if you subtract, do this, and else if again. If it's minus, do this, and else if it's division, convert this to division. And let's come down. Else if it's mode. That should be backspace, right? Mode should be officially be mode, right? Not that. Okay. Now that is the equals taken care of. Okay, let's take care of the backspace. Click on that, and that is the backspace event code builder, and there we go. That's for the backspace right here. Now come back in here, clear, you can just clear that anyway. That is clear. So plus minus. Okay, for PM plus minus there. So I think the calculator itself is taken care of now. Let's go back in here and just try it out. Yeah, let's say 9 multiplied by 5 equals Alright, now it doesn't seem to be working. 9 times 5. Okay, it's working. What was the problem? Let's say clear that. 8 plus. Alright, it's working. Now this one, when that is 0, there should be 0 in there. Okay, let's go back in here and see what we can do to take care of that. Okay, let's fix up the backspace. So I'm going to right click and let's select event builder or build event, and right there we're going to use an if statement to determine what's inside the label itself. So if label equals that, then I want label to become 0. So that should fix that error that we have earlier on there. So I'm going to go back in there. Let's go to view and form. So I'm going to enter whatever in there. And backspace. There we go. That is it. The error is fixed. Now finally, let's take care of these. So the whole idea is whatever any amount we have in there, if we have 5, we want to multiply that by whatever cost is the snack, and we see the total there. So that's what we're trying to achieve now. So I'm going to stop it from working and let's come in here. Yeah, I've already declared some variables. So let's go in there and look for, say 12. Let's make that about 18. So I'm going to copy that variable and let's go back in here, let's select cost. Okay, event, and what is the event? We want to use code builder. Click on OK, paste that in there. I have about 10 of those. Yeah, equal now 10, that will be 0. The first one is 0. What are you doing? Equals, and what is the name of the very first one is Kim. Now let's come in here. I need to know the name of the very first one. Let's come in here as Kim Cake. So copy, and let's see, if I right click on Kim Cake, I should be able to see how the code itself, how the name is called. Kim Cake, look at it, Kim underscore cake. There we go. I'm going to copy that, and I then need the cost itself. Does the cost have a name? So let's check that out. Yes, it does. Yeah, Kim's Cake dot text. Okay, we'll multiply that by, let's say, 0.75. That is the cost of the very first one. And we also have Carrot Cake. Copy that. I can remember Carrot Cake. No, that's 2 is here, and this is 3. And this one is curry. Then we have coffee. Then we have swindle. I think is the name. I think we also, let's change this anyway. We have yuck cream cake. I think so. Yeah. Then we have Asian cream cake. Then this. Okay, let's copy the name of this. Asian cream cake can be fixed. Okay, copy this. Now let's go to the cost. CMD cost. Right, there we go. And this is 4. Then this will be for Asian cream cake. That's for Asian cream cake, and this one is going to be 5. Then 6. Let's change the cost of that. Okay, now the next one, copy, paste. I'll just copy all of this. Kenya chocolate cake. Alright, there. And Kenya is 4, 6, I mean. So I have in total 7, 3 more to go. I'm going to copy that and look at the name on the 3 and just replace it. So let's stop that and just speed that up anyway. Okay, that is how the old entrance look like now. Then the tax, let me say the tax is going to be, let's say 0.23. That's for the tax. Now let's add up all of these. So number 10 is going to be adding all of these together. Equals this plus that plus and there. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's make that just 4. Then the next one is going to be number 11. Copy. And this one is going to be 11. In the case of 11, this will be 5. Okay, so let's speed that up. Right, so now let's say tax rate. Now to get the tax that is going to be paid is going to be that. Let's go for this plus that and multiply that by multiply that just by tax rate. Okay, and then divide by 100. That will give us the tax we're paying. Now, item 13. Okay, item 13 is going to be, let's say 13, this is 13. It's going to be 10 plus 10 plus 11. That's item 13, and that will be for the subtotal. Okay, and let's say item 14. 14 will be equals 13 plus 12, or let's say 12 here. There. So let's say this is for total, this is for subtotal, and this one is going to be for tax, right? So we need the name of the tax. Everything is worked out now. We just need the tax now. So 12, 13, 14 will be for tax load. So let's come in here. Grab the tax. Tax is tax, subtotal is subtotal, and there. Okay, back in here. Tax equals 12. Paste that in there. Subtotal equals 13, and total equals 14. There we go. That's it. We've worked out the cost of everything. Okay, just before I continue, I just remember the .text is not allowed in Access when you want to carry out calculations, so I'm going to delete all of that. Alright, then we'll run it and see how it's going to look like. Okay, so let's come in here. Okay, come in here now. Okay, let's try it out. I'm going to click on view and select the form. Alright, so let's add some data in here. This one I'm going to need some data in there as well. Okay, I need, because that's a drop down button, so we're going to have to add some data to those ones as we keep having those error. Yep, that's fine. And now let's click on, let's add, and just click on that. There we go. You see that? That is working fine. Let's press Ctrl and C. There we go. Just there we go. That's fine. It's working the way I want. Right. So let's see if we can reset. That's it. Reset works as well. So all we just need to do now is to add some data in here, so that we can just select. So come here, click on this, right click, and select Design View. Now, what is the name of this? Let's right click on it. Or come in here, Event Builder, Code Builder, and that is the name. Nationality. Now we need the form load. Click on the form load. Form load. Where is it? Right there. Okay, let's get rid of this. Change this to no, so that we don't get the ribbon anymore. And paste this right there. Dot add item. And what item do I want to add? I'm just going to add maybe one or two. Let's say British. And okay, that will do. Kenya. Let's go for maybe Nigeria. Oh, USA. Yeah, why not? USA. They watch my video out there. And Canada. Yeah. Okay, that takes care of that. Let's get the names of the other ones. So this one is called what? I'm going to right click so that I can get the details of that. There we go. Copy. Now form load. We need a form load. Where is the form load? Form. Paste. add item. The item will be something to identify this individual or whoever is using the system. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is student ID, passport here, driving license, and here let's make that pilot license. Okay, that is fine. And we have two more. Thing one is gender and room type. Gender will be gender, room type will be room underscore type. So let's assume I'm correct. So we'll go back to the codes, form load. There we go. Gender and room type. Okay, let's add. So gender is going to be 2. Male or female, so we can just put F. Okay, let's just say female and male here. Now room type single, then we have double. Then we have family room, family size. There we go. Now let's come in here. Okay, the next thing we need to do is for the combo box to work as required. You see where we have list item edit form, we need to change that to customer. That's the name of my table and the name of my form. Then where we have role source type, we need to change that to value list. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is come into ID type. We're going to repeat exactly the same thing for ID type. Alright, and the list, we change that to customer. Then we also have that of gender. The gender is the same and this is changed to value. Then we have room type. Room type is going to be changed to that as well. Okay, and this. There we go. Okay, and then the other thing we need to do is when you right click on this, let's move this up so that you guys can see what's going to happen. When you right click on this, make sure you click on what is known as the edit list item. Okay, if you want to edit, you can add anything there, but it's fine the way it is now. But if I run it, let's see, if I click on this now, right click and select form, and then I select this. Okay, I have that a pilot in there, I have the other one there, and I also have that of single. Oh, look at the spelling of my single, that needs to be changed. But now let's see nationality, and I need to set that of edit in there. Okay, so let's go back, design view. Okay, that of nationality is the only one that is missing. Let's come in here, click on that, and in here I'm going to paste those nationality there. Okay, let's see what's the purpose of this. Yeah, that's it, that's fine. Click on OK. Right, let's try it again. Come into right click and select that. Yeah, nationality. Okay, first of all, let's reset the whole product. We are new, add 1 or 2 things. once and reset. Okay, now select reference as the reference and the name. Okay, let's see, Peter. Before I continue this, maybe I should do one thing. Let's go back to the form because I don't want any of these. Let's go back to the form. I'm going to exit. No, don't let me exit that way. Let me just come in here, right click and design view, and right here I need to change that to yes. Let's go onto the design and form. Yeah, this one needs to be changed to no, not yes, so that we don't see any of the ribbon anymore. So if I save and just, yeah, that's fine. No, I don't want that. So let's go in here and just right click and select form. Right, there we go. You see all of the ribbons are gone, so we only have this. Right, I need to enter some data in here. So first of all, I'm going to reset and come right here and add as follows. That's my reference and the name, Paul Omen. That's my name, and the address, let's say, is number 19 Goodman Road. That's a good man road. I'm a good man. And the code is 172. I say, oh my God. Yeah, that's how good I am. Telephone number. Right. Email address, paul@gmail.com. Nationality, I'm going to be British. Date of birth, 10/12. That's my date of birth. I lied, but that's okay. Now gender, male. Are you sure? Yes, I'm male. Okay, what about type? Double. Now let's come here. I want one of that, two of those, 1 2 3 1 1. Oh, Isha, I want plenty of Isha. Those are my people. I'm from Isha. Kenya, I like Kenya people as well. Love Moroccan people. Carlton there. Those are my buddies there. So all I just need to do now is click on cost. There, you see that, guys? Okay, you see how it works. So let's say you want to work everything out here. The choice is yours. You can knock yourself out. That's it. And check that out. So guys, with that, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoy it, and you all have a nice day now, and bye for now. By the way, Merry Christmas. Bye.